Hello everyone! So today is live stream day. I hope everyone is okay today. How are you all doing? Gary is ready to get his shrimp. I already prepared the shrimp before, so I just have to add them in the tank. Gary is awake, so I hope he's gonna be hunting the shrimps. Gary, what are you doing? No? Gary? Are you hiding? What are you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and put the shrimps in. Maybe it's gonna put some interest in Gary. So I will go and put the shrimps and I will be right back. I just put the shrimps in and Gary is already hunting. Come on Gary, there's plenty of shrimps around you. Look at the shrimps going on Gary's face. Oh, Miggy knows there is the shrimps too. How does he know he was sleeping on the other side of the tank? Miggy is on the other side of the tank. He knows that there's the shrimps. So I think he's gonna come soon-ish. You can see him on the 24/7 live. I think Gary's having lots of shrimps. What are your thoughts on toast? I like toast. I like toast. I like to spread things on my toast. Like butter, honey. I like them. Come on, Gary. It's a really simple life today, and just watching Gary get the shrimps and just chatting a bit. Miggy is coming. I think Miggy is coming. I can see Miggy on the 24/7 live. He's gonna come, I think. Hello Axolotl Flippy, how are you doing? Please don't spam. Come on Gary, get the shrimps. No, there is a shrimp on Gary's head. Oh, I don't see Miggy anymore. I don't know where he went. Oh. It's kind of cute how he misses the shrimp sometimes. How long have you had Gary and Miggy? So we've been having Gary for 4 years now. A bit less than 4 years. It's gonna be 4 years in October, I think. And we got Miggy for 1 year because Miggy is a rescue, so we have him since last June. I'm glad to see my favorite pink and black apex predator again. So there's Gary here. I don't know where Miggy went. Miggy is on the other side of the tank and I can't see him anymore. So I don't know. But he's hunting the shrimps too. Gary is trying his best. Not always successful. I'm gonna put myself on the other side. Can do it me again. It's time to activate the fast mode of Gary. Gary is in hunting mode. Doesn't happen much. Isn't it, Gary? He's really careful. There is one here. Oh, you got it! You got it, Gary! Yay! He's munching. He is. Have you seen the news about Gary's gill? Because Gary injured himself and I don't know how he did that, but look at his gills. Like this one here, it got like chopped. It used to be really big, and this one too, like a bit. So he just have this left and I don't know what happened. It used to be really long. I don't know what happened to Gary. I don't know how he did that. But it's still fluffy, but it's not long anymore. So I'm hoping it's gonna grow back, but I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. Hello Camila, how are you doing? Camila has been a subscriber for a really long time on this channel. Yeah, chopped. I don't know how he did that, but it's like really cut. Like I don't know how. There is nothing sharp in the tank, so I really don't know. I have no idea. But he's still cute, yeah. He's still cute. He's still got some fluff. This is how you know he's really active. When Gary is sleepy, they become really pale, like a really pink pastel-ish gills. So no, you just woke up. Where are you from? Hello, Stacy. Gary is patiently waiting for the shrimps to come to his mouth. He's really good at this. Yeah, Gary like used the surprise then. Oh, there is one coming at Gary. Oh, no, he's going away. What type of shrimp are they? It's ghost shrimp. They are really small and transparent, so you can easily spot if they have parasites. Oh, hello, Ruby. No, 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 Mr. No. I'm the guy from Canada. I was there the last live, and 2 weeks ago my iPad crashed and I lost my... Oh, what? You lost your account? How? Can you really lose your YouTube account? Like having been hacked or something? Come on, Gary, go shrimp. Go for the shrimp. Go hunt a bit. Gary looks like he's using the Gary the snail as a pillow. Yeah, a side pillow. He really likes Gary the snail. Oh, Gary's short gear can be caused by high ammonia level in the tank. This is one way, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, our parameters are good, so it can't be ammonia. Otherwise he would have like ammonia burns everywhere, but it's only his gill, and it really looked like it was chopped off. So I have no idea what happened. We tried to look on the 24/7 live, but we couldn't spot anything that could have hurt Gary. It's a mystery. Gary liked to do that. He always like come out with some injuries out of nowhere, and I have no idea what he's doing. Gary looks so wise. Does he? He's just staying still. Miggy's on the other side of the tank. He's hunting too. I can spot him. If you look at the 24/7 live, you can see him. Maybe next time I'm gonna put like a little window of the 24/7 live so you can see the two views. The only thing is that there's gonna be some kind of lag for the 24/7 one. Gary looks really cute, like that. Yeah, he does. Gary always look cute anyway. I love how axolotls look like they are always smiling. Yeah, I like that too. Because Gary's little face. Sometimes I wish I could like just grab him and kiss him, but I can't. It's kind of frustrating sometimes. Were Night Furies designed from axolotls? I don't think so. A lot of people are like think they are made after axolotls, but the designers said that they don't. So I don't know. They really do look like axolotls though. I really like Toothless. He looks like Miggy. Toothless. Oh! Almost got him, Gary. Oh! Almost. Wait, Gary, why are you mentioning you didn't get it? Did he? Did I miss it? Why would he be munching? You own something of a smaller version of Gary? Is it a tiger salamander? He's so lazy, he just wait to take the shrimp. Yes, it is Gary's technique. There is one shrimp coming. Oh no, going away now. Come on, Gary, you have to go and hunt. I bet Miggy have more success because Miggy is really hunting. Oh, Gary went for it, but I don't think it succeeded. It's a semi-adult leucistic? Do you mean it's a dwarf? That one shrimp just teased Gary. Sometimes they do that. They come close, but not enough for Gary to eat them, so... I think the best way for Gary to hunt is like when he goes next to a wall. Because you know how the shrimp goes along the walls of the tank, so it's easier for Gary to get a shrimp, but he doesn't. He doesn't do that. Oh, okay, he's a really young axolotl then. How old is he or she? I remember when Gary was a baby, he was so small. Are all the shrimp just on his left side? No, they just go everywhere in the tank. What degree is in the UK? In Canada is 16, so cold. So it hasn't been that hot lately. I think it's around 20 now. It's not how like last week's when it was like 35. Now it went all the way down. But it's better for us. I don't like hot summer. How much shrimp he eat to be that big? Gary is not big. You should have, like, you should see Miggy. Miggy is way bigger than Gary. Do you see Gary's left gill? So, you know, I told you how Gary, I don't know how, but he lost this part of his gill. So it's really short now. I'm really like upset about this. I don't know how it happened. It's really upsetting. But you can see that his fluff is still really good. So Gary is healthy and everything. It's just that I don't know how he did that, but he just had a bit of his gill chopped off. I don't know how. It's a mystery. I hope it's gonna grow back to how it was. I really hope. It doesn't seem to bother him though. But like when I see him flip his gills now, it looks a bit silly. Because it used to be so long before and now it's just so short. Do axolotls really have fast healing speed? Yes, they do. They heal pretty quick. It's not like us. He can regrow limbs too, so he lost a finger one time and I was freaking out. Because it's like, if we human lose a finger, it's never gonna grow back. So I was really like upset about this, but then he just grew another finger like nothing happened. It's so, I think it's really special to have an axolotl. Gary must be testing his healing speed. I wish he wouldn't. You don't have to, Gary. You know you're healing fast. You don't have to hurt yourself to test if you're gonna heal, okay? Miggy is on the other side of the tank. I like how Gary jumps. Yeah, it's when he's snapping on the shrimp really hard. It makes him jump. It's really cute. Hello, Cormorano. Yeah, you're not putting any effort, isn't it? Wait, what? My axolotl has eaten a block of bloodworms. Do you think he's going to be okay? Wait, it was still frozen? The block of bloodworms was still frozen? If you want to give frozen bloodworms to your axolotls, you have to defrost them first. And to defrost the cube, you just need to put the cube in a container with some of the tank water, and let it sit for like maybe 6 to 7 minutes. And then it's gonna defrost by himself, and then you can just add it to your tank. What I do is I take a turkey baster, so I suck them bloodworms and give them to Gary like that. But never put a frozen cube of bloodworms directly in the tank, because your axolotl is gonna be so hungry that he's gonna go after the cube. You know, like, it can still damage his inside, you know, because he's so small, and you know how, like, if it's frozen, and it can damage the inside of your axolotl if you are not too careful. So next time, please defrost the cube of bloodworms before giving it to your axolotls. Yeah, so axolotls can regrow limbs, but to an extent of time. It's around 6 to 8 times. So beyond that, they are not gonna grow their limbs anymore. It's like Miggy, you know, he doesn't have his fingers anymore. He just have like one finger left on each hand. This does mean that he had to regrow them so much that he cannot anymore now. So if it happens one or twice, it's fine, but over that, you're not guaranteed that they're gonna regrow their limbs, and you're not sure if they're gonna grow the same way. They can grow awkwardly, like backward or on the side or something like that. So I don't want people to think that it's okay for axolotls to lose limbs. It doesn't. It's still not a good thing. It's still gonna hurt them. Gary has that giga chat jawline. What do you think? Do you have any tips to keep water cool without a chiller? I'm getting an axolotl soon, but my country gets very hot in summer. Oh my god, 27 degrees is way too much. Over 24 degrees, your axolotl is gonna die, so I would really recommend to get a chiller. 27 is way too much. If I have any tips to cool down your tank, you can buy fans and make them blow over the water. You can also do partial water change. Sometimes the tap of your water is colder than your aquarium water, so do partial water change. And you should have frozen bottles of water in your freezer, like lots of them, so you can cool down the tank. My axolotl love these. Do you mean the shrimps? Oh, Gary and Miggy are there. Miggy just came. Miggy, why are you stepping over? Oh no, poor Gary. Miggy. Poor Gary. Miggy is invading the hunt zone. Miggy, you were good hunting on the other side. Why are you coming to Gary's territory? Look at Gary, he's really trying. Yeah, Miggy is not lazy like Gary. Miggy is really going for it. I'm still a bit sick, I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't mute on time. Yeah, Miggy wants to be in the live too. It's always like that. I always begin on this side of the tent because it's the only side I have like a table near it, so I can put the camera. On the other side I can't because there's the couch. And Miggy always come in the live in the end. Gary is always on the right side of the tank and Miggy is more on the left side. But whenever I put a live, Miggy comes in the right side. Miggy wants attention sometimes too. Is Gary's tail bent? Yes. So when we got Gary, it was already like that. It means that he's born this way. We went to the vet when Gary was younger and they said that it might be because he didn't have good nutrients when he was a baby. People didn't give him that good food and it resulted on his spine being a bit wonky. But then he had us, so he had good num num. It didn't fix the tail, it can't fix the tail, but he grew really big, which is a good thing. They look like the goofiest predators to ever swim on this planet. They are. I don't know how they could survive in the wild. I have no idea. Well, Gary and Miggy can't. They couldn't. Like, leucistic axolotls don't really exist in the wild. It's a breed that was created especially for pet purpose, because you know, if there was a pink white axolotl in the wild, it would be spotted really quick and get eaten, so that's why they don't really exist in the wild. Miggy doesn't bite Gary sometimes. I still spot some biting, but it's really rare now. It's not like in the beginning. In the beginning it was really bad. Miggy would bite Gary sometimes, but now it's better. Miggy is really cute with Gary now. Isn't it, Miggy? You're being cute now. Miggy was more savage at the beginning, but now he's fine. I feel like Gary doesn't really hunt anymore. He just let the shrimp pass his face. But Miggy is proper hunting. Gary is not. Oh, whenever I come up to my axolotl thing, he swims up to me. Yeah, I think it's the cutest thing that they notice you. They know. Miggy, come back! Good Miggy. Miggy is really hunting. Oh no! Miggy! Where are you going? Oh, Miggy's gone. Oh. Do you know that the shrimps have like the right condition to live in the tank with Gary and Miggy? But they don't. They never survive. Why does a part between Gary's tail and back leg looks malformed? Well, as I said, I don't think Gary was well taken care of when he was a baby before we had him, so he has lots of deformities, like his tail and the part like between his leg and tail, and the thing on his back, and even on his arm. I think he wasn't really lucky when he was a baby, and I'm not sure that Gary is a proper, like, I think Gary has been inbreeded with like having, I think, mother and dad related, which result in axolotls being wonky like that. So it's what I'm thinking. That's why I always advise people who want axolotls to go to a good breeder, because they know the bloodline and everything. I got Gary from a pet store, so I don't know anything about Gary's genetics, and I suspect that Gary comes from a clutch that was inbreeded with mother and dad related, which cause axolotls to have many problems like that. Oh, Axolotl, how are you doing? Like, you can't even see, but even on the fin of his tail, there is some, I can't explain this, but it has a curl on his tail, but on the fin, I've never seen any axolotls having that before, so I'm doing good, Rancholoto, thank you. So I think my Pugary is not the best, genetically the best axolotl. Genetics is really important in axolotls. One is dead? What, shrimp? I only see really alive shrimp. Oh, poor Gary. Yeah, we love Gary as he is. He doesn't have to be perfect, it's fine. I think it's what's making him special. He's wonky, but he is really cute, so we love him. Oh, hello, fish rings. How are you doing? Come on, Gary. You can do it. Oh, almost. Poor Gary sometimes. I just feel so sad for him because he can't get the string. But he's not trying as hard as Miggy though, so... Almost. The shrimps are really quick. No. Eventually I might get a very imperfect axolotl and accept them as they are and give them treats. Yeah, it's how you have to do it. It's what you have to do. We love them anyway. Do you think it's better if the lights are off in the tank? Yes. I only put lights when I do live. Otherwise, we don't put the lights on. Do you think you're gonna get a new axolotl? I don't think so. Not now. I know that the tank can host 3 axolotls, but I'm not sure because I'm not certain that the new axolotl is gonna get along with Gary and Miggy, and it was really hard at the beginning for Gary and Miggy to get along well. So I don't really want to risk the new axolotl to not get along with Gary and Miggy. And if that happens, then I will have to set up a new tank, which is gonna cost so much. So for now they're just gonna stay like the two together. I think like Gary was alone for 3 years. He was doing well, like he was getting so much attention anyway. But I think adding Miggy made like Gary learn more things about his species, because he never saw any other axolotls before, and he was really excited when he saw Miggy. So I think it's a good thing that they are together. Sometimes they just hang out together, they cuddles. It's really cute. I like seeing Gary and Miggy being social together and interact with each other. Most of the time they are just like in one side of the tank each, but sometimes they just do things together. Oh, this live made evening better, thank you. Oh. Yeah, Gary and Miggy are both male. Why don't you change the name of the channel Gary and Miggy Axolotls? You know, I've built everything around Gary because he was there from the beginning. And I'm not sure about adding another name, like Gary the Axolotl is kind of the brain of the channel. Of course, we have to get a representation of Miggy more. Like, I have to redo the banners because the banner is only about Gary, and now we have Miggy, so I want to put Miggy in the banner too, but I don't think we are gonna change the name. Gary knows where the camera is. He knows. He's used to that. Gary. Almost. Look at the shrimps, they're like going everywhere. I pet Gary with my mouse. I wish I could pet him. I want to pet him too. He's so cute. You got him? You got the shrimp? I don't know. I didn't spot it. Looks like he got him. The shrimp, I guess. Look how his gills are bright red. Sad how some of your videos have 1 to 7 million views, but the channel have only 142k followers. I don't mind. It's just because I think people are not really interested in axolotls much, like not deep enough to follow only axolotl channel. But it's okay. I have you guys who really love Gary, so come on, Gary. Oh, you're not hungry anymore. Gary's not hungry? Thank you, Fish Ranch. I follow along all the time on the 24/7 cam. Yeah, I do too because I'm not in the same room as Gary sometimes. So I have my like you know I have an like Alexa which has a screen. I don't know how you call that. It's well, it's always on my screen, so I can see what Gary and Miggy are doing all the time. Where is Miggy now? Miggy on the other side. I'm gonna put myself on this corner now. Come on, Gary. Where is crazy Miggy at? Miggy is on the other side. He's hunting really hard. Not like Gary. He's just being lazy. Gary, you're not gonna get much. Oh, one is coming. One is coming just next to Gary. Oh. I don't know. They know now. The shrimp knows. Is Gary still hurt or not? He is still. Like, it's healing. It's already like all closed up and everything, but the gill is still short. It's gonna get some time to grow. Gary looks so calm. He is. Gary always looks calm. He's the more chill axolotl ever. Even with all the shrimps going around like this. Yeah, Gary is really cute. Come on, Gary. Do a little effort. The shrimps are not gonna magically go in your mouth all the time. You have to go after them a bit. Oh. He's really just waiting. Come on, Gary. Look at his little face, he's so cute. Gary looks so like he's tired, but he don't move. Oh, almost. Gary, you could do an effort. He's legit not moving. Miggy is gonna eat all the shrimps if you don't move. Yeah, he's ambushing the shrimp, but he's not really hiding, so it's not working. Sometimes the shrimps like just go on Gary's head. It's okay, don't worry, strange axolotl. I still read. and I can like guess what you are saying. It's fine. He has pretty gills. He was even more pretty before. The shrimp's been nipping his toes. Are they? He can't morph into a newt. A newt is a newt. Axolotls are axolotls. Yeah, he just walks 1-2 steps and then stops. Come on, Gary. Never gonna have a chance to get the shrimps if you don't move. Yeah. I mean, they could live happily with Gary and Miggy. They can, like, they have plenty of space to escape and just swim and hide. But they're, I don't know, they're just, I don't know. The A1? I didn't saw. You know how I get the shrimps every week, and every week I hope that some are gonna survive the next day, but I never spot any. It's kind of sad. Where are you going, Gary? Oh, looping some air? Okay, bye. I like how he comes back, his face straight in the sand. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe in the 24/7 live you saw better? I should have looked. What are you doing there? Gary is always cute, no matter what he do. Always. Oh no, no, Gary, no! This is a plant. Don't eat the. Oh. See, this is how. This is why we can't have nice plants in this tank. It's because Gary is just nipping at everything. What if Gary turned into a frog? What type of frog would he be? I don't know. I don't know much about frogs. I don't know like species of frogs. So I don't know what frog he would be. But he would be the cutest one. The stream has been on for an hour already? Really? Wow! It didn't feel like it. But I live in England, so That's why I always speak English. But that's also why I have an accent when I speak English. If it makes sense. It's midday, Gary just tired. He'll probably eat shrimps in a few hours. Thought when the sun sets. Well, I don't know if Gary is still gonna have shrimps. Because we have Miggy who is really hunting the shrimps, so I don't know if there's gonna be shrimps left in the evening. Oh, Gary doing the Venus flytrap hunting style. Yeah. I am not native to North America. I speak like not a cowboy. And I am not from the Wild West, nor do I like cheeseburger. Why? Gary looks confused and tired. Oh, Miggy's back. Miggy is back. He's like, there is more shrimp in this corner of the tank. Let's just eat them all. Oh, hello, Mexican Kirby. How are you doing? Oh, look at Miggy. Miggy is really hunting. Miggy! Don't eat all the shrimps. Leave some for Gary. All those stereotypes. I'm from Quebec. So that's why you speak French too. Yeah, me is back for the shrimps. Wait, I'm gonna put myself on the other side. Oh, Miggy! Miggy is really good at hunting. Miggy's gonna get all the shrimps, Gary, do something! You're not gonna have any shrimps. Look. Gary's not moving. Miggy is going everywhere. Miggy looks like he has a crocodile skin now. He has like gold freckles everywhere. It's really pretty in person. I don't think you can really see them, like the color in the live. It appears more white than gold in the live, but in person it's really a gold flake. Like, I really like that. Like, it's shiny. It's really pretty. Miggy is precious. He has gold flakes on his face and butt. You're going, Miggy. I have to go on the other side. Oh, he have lots of sand over him because he's moving so much. Gary got 5 shrimps. He's good for the week. Just 5! There is 60 shrimps in this egg. Does that mean that Miggy have the like 55 other shrimps? Miggy. Miggy's still hunting. Okay, bye Miggy. Have a good hunt. Did Gary abandon? Gary, are you abandoning? You're not hunting anymore? Miggy looks a little chubs. Well, it's because he's getting all the shrimps, but I can't separate the tank in two, so they can have the same amount of shrimps. But I always feed them the same amount of pellets. So I guess it's, I don't know, because Miggy has always been chubby. Like, even when we got him from the rescue, he was already chubby. So I think it's how he is. No matter how many food we give him, he's always gonna be chubby. It's as shrimple as that. Poor Miggy. He's always gonna be chubby. I don't think he's gonna ever be like Gary. Sometimes it's really funny when I see Miggy walk because of his big belly. It's really funny. Oh, Gary has turned into a flower. I think Gary wants to rest. I don't know how many shrimps he got, but I think he wants to rest. Are you done, Gary? You want your it's how you tell us to go? Okay, fine, Gary. So it's been an hour and 17 minutes, more than usual. So I think we're gonna stop the live here for today. Have your axolotl ever randomly T-posed? Yeah, they do that sometimes. They did. They do, it's really funny. But it's only... but it's rare, they don't do that often. Gary, are you still trying to eat some shrimp in the pot? Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop the live here. As usual, we are gonna do a live for each shrimp feeding every week, and I might do some more live. I want to do like gaming live. I don't know if you would be interested in maybe playing Fall Guys with me. I don't know. Maybe because I'm playing a lot of Fall Guys recently, and I have my Axolotl skin on Fall Guys and I love it so much, but I have only the blue one. I want the pink one, still don't have it, so I'm just waiting for it to show up on the shop. So tell me if you would be interested, and we can, I think I can arrange a live where we can play all together if you want it. So just tell me. Maybe I'll put a poll in the YouTube community to see if you're interested. Okay, so now I have to go. Thank you for joining us today. It was a really chill and sweet life. And until next time, stay cute. Bye bye.